Now everybody, we've got some exciting news. Yes, we finally have a brand new flight simulator released here on Steam for PC. And guess what? It is an Aerofly flight simulator. Yes, Aerofly just released their brand new Aerofly FS4 here. But one thing is very strange. It's the reviews. Actually, people hate this flight simulator. We've got mixed reviews, huh? This is something that does come across as a little bit strange because, you know, the Aerofly FS brand has always been very renowned for making very decent, very good flight simulator products, especially for mobile as well. We've talked tons about them. So, maybe let's go ahead and examine, well, why do people hate this flight simulator? Right, now the most recent flight simulator that Aerofly had come up with before the 4 was the FS2 in 2017. That's already 5 years old. It was pretty much high time, really, to release a new one, but I don't know why they skipped the FS3. There was never an FS3, right? They just skipped to the 4. Isn't 3 like even a lucky number? Right, I see the astrology department of the Aerofly brand should kind of level up, but let's go ahead and check this out right here. Now, there are 2 versions to buy here of this flight simulator. One is the regular version for 50 euros, 50.99, and there's also a deluxe version, we'll talk about that later, for 67 euros, which is quite a bit of a price. To be fair, the developers of Aerofly sent a copy to me for free to review, but I'm still gonna be fair in this video, of course. Right, this is still not an advertisement. Maybe let's go ahead and read through the reviews. And Dr. Gonzo right here on Steam kind of sums up the Aerofly FS4 and its problems quite well. This game is, to be honest, just a facelift of the Aerofly FS2 with a few additional features, with a few additional aircraft that's as well here, and some challenges. Yeah, the VR isn't that great either and all that stuff. Yes, people have been very much criticizing that they didn't really do a lot of changes from FS2 to FS4, even though they skipped 2 numbers. Seriously, let's just go ahead and open this right here, the FS4. Right, here we go. This is the new version. And honestly, if you hadn't told me that this was the new version, I know I haven't played the FS2 in a while, but if you hadn't told me that this is a brand new release here, brand new number, then I wouldn't have noticed. Right? Really, the only thing that we can see as new is, again, this missions kind of page where we have challenges, which is actually quite interesting. We can try something out here for sure. Landing practice. We've got some flights here. Yeah, right. It is really hard to tell what changes they have made. Even for this video, I had to do some proper research to find it out. And I did. Right here, they have a proper blog post to what they changed to this new flight simulator. Right, we've got new lighting engine. That's great. I guess for graphics, and something that they've even improved is performance. And this is something, let me just tell you, this is the biggest part about Aerofly. They have incredible performance. For example, let's just spawn into Los Angeles and just wait how long that takes. Let's spawn into a takeoff position right here. There we go. And this really takes seconds. Right, that's it. That's all we needed to wait here for. That's like literally been like 3 seconds or something. That's awesome. Let's make it daytime here. Right, I've even made a specific video on the extremely great performance of Aerofly FS2. Right, for that video, I played it on a regular MacBook, and it worked perfectly fine. By the way, I know we can't really see that many changes on the outside. LAX, it literally looks the same as Aerofly FS2. I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. But something that is new is, everybody, the A380. Yeah, this is definitely one of the bigger new changes right here, the new aircraft. The thing is, though, most of these aircraft you have to separately buy, and an aircraft add-on DLC. Right, every new aircraft. Now, that's gonna cost you 33 euros. Yeah, you know, flight simulation never has been cheap. Let me just put it that way. That is quite crazy here. Anyway, this does get you several brand new planes, the A380 here. This one is awesome. We've seen this before in the mobile version, which is interesting. I don't know why the mobile version had it before the PC version, but they finally added in the plane here now as well. And the thing is, this is literally the best A380 add-on we've ever seen here for any flight simulator, right? MSFS or X-Plane never did it this well. Right, and everything works here. We've got touch screens and everything. Now the graphics aren't, well, they're not bad, not terrible at all. And actually, this is actually quite a bit of fun to fly. All right, I haven't configured my rudder pedals probably, have I? All right, we have run off the runway, but nothing to see here. Let's maybe do a bit of a flight test. Something that they've also done is change the aerodynamics. Yeah, apparently right here, also new turbo engine simulation. Yeah, a lot of behind the scenes kind of stuff that you don't really get to notice at first glance. But what you can say is that this flight simulator just runs absolutely beautifully. Now, if I'm being honest though, does this flight simulator look like it was just released yesterday? No, it cannot really hold up at all with a Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, if I'm being honest. Which is why I guess a lot of people are a little bit disappointed, right? I mean, definitely, you cannot compare this at all to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I think we're all on that page, right? Is this a great flight simulation software still? Yes, I guess. Especially when we come into the cockpit here of this A380, where every switch works just like it should. If you are a fan of the A380 and you really want to fly it, then I can really only recommend this to you, honestly, now, because there is no other way to fly an A380, which is not all that bad because I hate the A380 anyway. I made a whole video on it. Anyway, that's another story. Now, anyway, something else that the Aerofly brand has always been struggling with is, you know, regions. You were never really able to fly to Africa. And guess what? You're still not able to do that. But something you can do now, officially, is fly to Europe, at least. This is something that they also had in the mobile flight simulators for a few months now. That's kind of funny. Again, adding mobile stuff first. Anyway, you can now fly in Europe. And that is actually completely for free right here. Europe Part 1, Europe Part 2. And well, the thing about Aerofly is always that if they have regions and if they have airports, then they are truly nice. We can go to Wangerooge right here, an island here in Germany. And the thing is, I guess they have actually custom modeled even that airport, right? They custom model every airport apparently, I guess, because there's really not a lot of airports included. Anyway, we've got a new plane right here, 787 as well. We had that for the mobile for a while, but yeah. Alrighty. Okay, that does not look great. I see the trees are done relatively nicely. I mean, this does look like P3D 2008 kind of take with some add-on trees, and the grass is, oh my god, that is literally infinite flight photo scenery right here. Oh, maybe I just picked a bad airport. Sorry. All right, let's go to the Alpine Mountains here. Maiden Airport. No, home airport here in Switzerland. I'm guessing that'll be done nicely. Right, that's what I'm talking about. This is actually now proper. Now, again, no cent to be paid for any of that. To move to the captain's seat. Now, yes, we had this plane as well here for the mobile flight simulator before, and these have been truly nicely made. The touchscreens work as well. Let's maybe try to take. Okay, we are kind of failing to take. Come on now. Yeah, I cannot really work with the views properly. All right, we have already crashed our 787 without even having properly taken off. Right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we've crashed. Sorry. All right, it's coming for a landing. Now again, you know, the Alpine Mountains really do not look bad here at all. Oh, God. Oh, that was a plane down there. Oh, God. I'm sorry. That was weird. All right, it's coming for a landing here now at Maiden Airport. Maybe this was smoothly. Right, that's what I'm talking about. And again, I do have to say, the very small amount of regions they do have do look absolutely gorgeous. Even though the Flight Simulator 2020 is always at least a little bit better. I'll be honest. Something that this Flight Simulator does have properly, though, is some proper replay mode, right? That's something that the Microsoft Flight Simulator does suck in. But there we go. Replay done very nicely. I cannot wait to see some butter landings of yours done in Aerofly. That's nice. And also like this heads-up display, you know, an outside view gives you a lot of information about your flight while we're not even in the cockpit. That's good. Anyway, this has been an absolute failure of a landing. Great one. Now anyway, something else that they have changed very much apparently is this whole air traffic simulation, right? You can see we almost crashed into a Cessna. That was quite a lot of fun. These have been new here in this update. I've never seen those before. This is very nice, but something that's not all too significant either. Right, overall, there's not too many significant improvements where I would say, oh, that is a crazy jump. Right, you know, this whole release kind of feels like Apple switching from the iPhone 10 to the iPhone 10s, which, by the way, was not really that much different at all. You know, kind of like that. Anyway, something else that they have added, of course, again, was this whole missions thing. They do a challenge. I mean, something that sounds a bit challenging right here. Crosswind landing, San Diego. Kind of cool. Oh, damn. It takes 23 minutes, this challenge. Oh, that is quite a long time. Let me be honest. That's a whole flight. Good. Oh, all right. Okay. Welcome to the flight simulator already. That is very interesting. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I think this is a bit broken. This is a bad representation. I'm sorry. Let me try to come in for a landing right here. We've got landing lights implemented here on the ground. This is something that wasn't a big thing either. Anyway, I'm gonna do a smooth landing right here. By the way, I feel no crosswind at all. Just want to mention that. I crouched a little bit right there. Oh, yeah, my rudder controls are literally inverted. If I want to go right, I'm not going to turn right. Anyway, I want to turn on the brakes. Come on, brakes. Oh, I'm sorry. This is also a very bad video. This is a bad review. Sorry. Anyway, this has been our landing here in the challenge. Interesting. Now, of course, this is the final question. Can we have a little bit of a score or something like that? No. I don't know. That was... Sorry. This is a bad representation of the flight simulator. You know, that's like the thing. I've always been a fan of the Aerofly brand. And let me say, the Aerofly FS4 is a big improvement. But is it 2 numbers big and an upgrade worth of well above 50 euros big? I do not think so. And of course, this does not stand a single chance against the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I'll be honest, right? I mean, you know, I kind of feel bad also for the developers, right? I mean, you know, 2 years ago, we had Microsoft with their multi-billion budget, just, you know, throwing out this amazing flight simulator that, of course, smaller teams with less of a budget cannot really beat, right? So, well... Welcome to business. Anyway, Aerofly FS4 is great. If you really are desperate to fly the A380, then this is kind of your only option. Would I choose this as my only flight simulator though? No. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. This very bad review. By the way, there's also helicopters and gliders. I haven't checked out a lot here. Thank you so much for iPact again for sending me over a copy. That's nice. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.